Alright, so the last method we're looking at today is what? The Voger approximation method. And this method will be making use of what is known as what? Penalty factor. Penalty. Don't mind my board. Penalty factor. Forget about the board. I just follow step by step, and I know you understand. Forget about the board. Just catch what you want to catch. Looking at what's called about penalty factor. Penalty factor. You understand? So now, what's penalty factor? Penalty factor is what? Difference between what? Two lowest costs. What's penalty factor? Penalty factor is what? The difference between what? Two lowest costs. Alright, so now that's penalty factor. So now, to solving penalty factor, I will give you 3 steps that will help you to what? To solve for your penalty factor. Step number 1, you get to penalty factor. Step number 2, you select the highest penalty factor. And step number 3, you allocate to the lowest cost in the highest penalty factor. Step number 1, you what? Solve for your penalty factor. Step number 2, select the highest penalty factor. And step number 3, you allocate to the lowest cost in the what? In the highest penalty factor. So as I work this out, you understand. So let's go. So now let's go. Remember I said penalty factor is what? Difference between what? Two lowest costs, right? Yes. Alright now. So now, what's the difference between 10 and 8? What's the difference between 10 and 8 is what? 2. Write it out here. 2. What's the difference between what? 8 and 7? That's what? 1. You write it out here. What's the difference between what? 6 and 5? That's what? 1. You write it out here. So you've done for your road, you also do for what? For the column 2 as well. What's the difference between 10 and 7? That's what? 3. You write it out. What's the difference between what? 8 and what? 6? That's what? 2. You write it out. What's the difference between what? 8 and 5? You write 3. You write it out. Now, step number 2 says what? You pick the highest penalty factor. So what's the highest penalty factor? Now we have two highest penalty factors, which is this one and this one. And step number 3 says what? You allocate to what? You allocate to the lowest cost. So now, between these 2, 3, which one has the lowest cost? This one has 12 and this one has 5. Which one has the lowest cost? 5 is the lowest cost, right? Now, we allocate in this place. Now, we demanded for 250. The supply 200. Meaning that in this 300, you can get what? 250. So that's right, 250. By so doing, what? You satisfy this place. I won't satisfy this place. No. Because from 300 we pick 250. What's remaining? We have what? 50 left. Abi now. Abi. Shebi now. Shebi. Do you understand? Yes, you understand. So now let's go. So, after we've done that, everything in this place, because of it has been what? It has been satisfied. We just cross it. We don't want it again. You understand? We don't want it again. Right? Yes. Everything here, we just cross it. We are not making use of it again. We just cross it. For us to go to the next one, we will now solve for another what? Penalty factor. So now what's the difference between 10 and 8 is what? 2. What's the difference between what? 12 and 7? That should be what? 5. 5. What's the difference between what? 12 and 6? That's what? 6. We do for the road, we also do for the column. 10 and 7 is what? Same 3. 8 and what? 6. Same 2. Here, dash. There's nothing because of what? We've covered it. There's nothing. So now, which one has the highest penalty factor? This one. Highest penalty factor. Lowest cost, 6. Now we allocate this one according to the lowest cost. So now, remember, I said we can't leave a particular supply until we satisfy that supply. For us to move to the next supply, we have to satisfy that particular supply before we move on to the next supply. So now this is 200, and we can't move here because of this one has not yet been satisfied. So we just write out the 50. We'll take the 50 for the 200, meaning that this one is what? Remaining 150. Abi now, Abi. This is remaining 150. So by so doing, we cancel this one. Meaning that what? It has been what? It has been what? Satisfied. Abi, Shebi, yeah. Meaning that 50, 250, 300. Meaning that what? This one is satisfied. So once it's satisfied, you just cross it. You understand? You just cross it. Abi now. So we will not cross like this because of what? We still have 150 left. We still have 150 left. You understand? And there's no one who cross it because of what? This one has not been what? Fully what? Satisfied. You understand? So now let's go. Let's go. So for us to do the next one, we have to do what? Another penalty factor. Let's go there. Let's go there. So different is what? 2. 2. Alright. So different is what? Still what? 5. Different is what? Nothing. There's nothing. Now, what's different? 3. 3. What's the difference between 12 and 8? 12 minus what? 8. We have what? We have 4. What's the difference here? Nothing. So what's the highest penalty factor? The highest penalty factor is now this. We now allocate that to the lowest cost. And the lowest cost is what? 7. Alright, 7. So we demanded for what? We demanded for what? 150. The supply was 200. Meaning that we can get our what? Our 150 from what? From the 200. You understand? We can get our 150 from what? From the 200. So just write what? Our 150 here. Right? By so doing, this one has been what? Satisfied. I've been now. This one has been also what? I can't add anything here again. Now this one has been what? Satisfied too. Understand? Has this one been satisfied? No. Because of what? We remove 50. We remove 150 from the 200. What do we have left? We have 50 left. Abi now. Abi, Shebi now. Shebi. Now let's go there. We will now go and do for what? We will now do what? We will now do for another what? Another what? Penalty factor. So that's one thing about this budget approximation method. You keep doing penalty factor until what? You get to the final answer whereby there's no penalty factor again. You understand? Alright, so what's the penalty for this? We have just only 8. What's the one for this? We have what? 12. We have what? 12. What's the penalty factor for this? We have dash, nothing. We've done for the row, we'll do for the column too. There's nothing here. This one is still 4. There's nothing here. Now, which one has the highest penalty factor? Is this one. This one has what? The highest penalty factor. 12 now has the highest penalty factor. And mind you, 12 now has the what? The highest penalty factor. So now let's allocate. There's nothing to look for. So we just allocate to what? To this 12 now. So look at it now. We allocate what to this 12. You understand? This one, remember this one, we're taking 50 from this, the remaining 150. We're taking 50 from this 200. 150 from this 200, the remaining what? 50. So meaning that we can see our 50 from this 150. Right? Yeah, bring the camera close so they can see. Bring it close. Meaning that what? You can see what? Our 50 from this 150. What do we do? We write what? We write down our 50. Right? Yes. By so doing, this one has been what? Satisfied. It's also it's a way of saying that 150 plus 50 gives us what? 200. By so doing, also this one to be satisfied, which is 200. By so doing, this one is no more remaining 150. It's now remaining what? 100. Because of what? We've removed 50 from it. I should not be writing it here. Yes, I should not be writing it in the box. But I'm just writing it so that I won't lose track of any record. But I beg you, during exam time, if you are doing this work, make sure you don't write it in your own working box. You can get a page, you can get a paper where you can work it. You understand? Alright, so now let's go. What do we have left? Let's do penalty factor again. We can't do penalty factor again because of what? We have only 8 here. We have nothing. So we should do penalty factor. So should do. Okay, now let's go. We have what? 8. We have what? Nothing. Again now, we have what? Nothing. We have what? Nothing. We have what? We have what? 8. Right? Yeah. We have what? Nothing. So we are still coming back to allocate here. Sure, you understand? We are still coming back to what? To allocate here. So they don't need to do any penalty factor. And what do we have left? You know, remember we have what? 100 left. And what? They gave us what? So it's also a way of saying that we demanded for 100 and they gave us what? 100. So our 100, we'll just write it out here. We'll claim this one. By so doing, this one has been what? Satisfied. Right? Yes. This one too has been what? Satisfied. So that is everything on penalty factor. For each workings you want to do, you have to do what? A penalty factor. I beg of you. I so much beg you. Forget about the board and the chalk we are using. Just take your time. Write the workings out. Write out the workings. Then during your own leisure time, go through them and go online and search for more questions on this. Then you follow this method. This is how we do about this is the way to go about it. for each one you solve, you look for what? Penalty factor. Penalty factor. Make sure you don't just watch. Make sure you don't also. Make sure you are also writing as you are watching. Please, you understand? So now, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? We need to do what? Look for everything. What do we do? We need to consider our cost of what? Transportation. So I've cleaned up the penalty factor because we don't need it. We just need it to what? To solve this question. We just need to solve this question. So I've cleaned it out. So now we want to determine what? The cost of what? Transportation. Cost of what? Transportation. Cost, don't mind my board, like I'm saying. Just understand what you understand. Forget about the board and get what you want to get. I'm just trying. Cost of what? Transportation. Alright, so now, remember I said what? The formula is what? Root use. Root use. Right? Yes. Quantity. Cost. And what? And the total cost. We just write what? Total. So, we do here. We do here. We also do it like this. Understand? Alright, now, so, the root use, root is talking about what, like I said, and no, root is talking about what, the area we use in allocating from D1 from F1 to D1, from F2 to D2 and all that. That's what it's talking about. Understand? So now, what do we allocate from? We allocated from what? This side and this side. So from F1 to D1. Please bring the camera forward. From F1 to what? To D1. Right? Okay, we didn't allocate to D1. We allocated to D2 from F1 to D2. Shebi. From F1 to D2. What's our quantity? Our quantity is what? 100. Our cost is what? 8. Well, any other allocation in that area? No. So we went down to what? F2. So from F2 to what? So D1, what do you allocate? 157. 150 cost of 7. Yeah, we still allocated from what? F2 to what? To D2. What's our allocation code here? To D2, 50. 50 cost of what? 12. Abi? Yeah. Any other allocation? Yes, F3. F3 to what? From F3 to what? To D2. What's the allocation? We have what? 50. 50. Cost of 6. What's any other one? F3 to what? To what? D3. F3 to what? D3. 250. Don't mind my board. Just catch what you want to catch. 255. Sorry, 255. 250. Good. Alright, so that's 5, yeah. So now, for us to get this answer, what do we need to do? 100 times 8. 100 times 8 will give us what? 800. 150 times 7 will give us what? 1050. 1050. 50 times 12 will give us what? 50 times 12 will give us what? 600. 50 times what? Times 6 will give us what? 300. 250 times 5 will give us what? 1250. So by so doing, when you sum all this together, what do you have? You have what? 4,000. Yes, sir. When you sum all this together, you have 4,000. So that is 4,000 now is the answer we got. You understand? Now, so that's the way to go about it. It's not hard. All this figure you have in this small boxes are what? Are your costs. All this figure you have in this small boxes, they are what? They are your costs. You understand? So that's the way to go about it. Just take your time. And just go about it. You understand? So that's the way to go about it. And if it is not clear, you understand, you can keep watching it as many times as possible to get us the full understanding. Understand? So I'll be dropping more topic, I'll be dropping more topic on other courses too as well. You understand? So please, if you know you find this interesting, please let me share with your course mates, your friends in other schools. You understand? Let them subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be dropping more videos. If only you find this interesting. You understand? If only you find this interesting. So if there's any question at all, based on any course, any subjects, anyone at all that you want me to attend to, you can drop it on the comment box below, and I promise that I will make sure that I reply to every message is there. Thank you.